Hi, welcome to another video from Habas Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make chickpea and pistachio burgers. So the ingredients that you'll need to make these burgers are a 400 gram tin of chickpeas, either 2 medium or 3 small carrots, 50 grams of plain flour, 50 grams of pistachios, so that's de-shelled. You'll find that's about 110 grams in their shells. And then 80 grams of mango chutney, and then 2 tablespoons each of curry powder and coriander leaf. And then later on we're going to need obviously some burger buns, along with tomatoes and any other salad or sauces which you put into your burgers. So the first thing you need to do is remove the pistachios from their shells and then roughly chop them. You might want to get yourself an assistant to do this.
Hi!
Alright, so what we're going to do is we've got our pistachios and we've got a bowl, so we're just going to take them straight out. If you wouldn't mind helping me with that. And then just drop them onto the chopping board.
This is going to take a little while, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh!
Okay, I think that's all of them. Just a quick one, if anyone does have any tips on how to remove the ones where the shell won't come apart, I'd be most grateful if you could comment in the feedback section down below. Right, so that would be all. Thank you, my lovely assistant. Right, so now just need to chop them up. Just needs to be a sort of rough chop. So the next part is to drain and rinse the chickpeas, and we're going to need a colander for that. Obviously you can save the water from the tin. Okay, and just give them a quick rinse. Okay, and then just tip them straight into the bowl that you're going to mix everything together with. So before adding any of the other ingredients, it's a good idea just to mash up the chickpeas, and I find it best to use a fork. If you try and use a masher, then it just fires everything around everywhere. If you use a fork, you can actually do it with a bit more accuracy. So just make sure you've mashed every chickpea in the bowl. So you'll see some of the chickpeas start to come out of their skins. That doesn't matter, you can leave all of that in there. It's all going to be sort of squished together in your hands anyway with the other ingredients. Now you probably could, if you wanted to do this with a blender, just blend the chickpeas on their own. I find it just quite nice to mash it because the chickpeas sort of stay together a bit more. So before long you've got yourself a sort of mashed chickpea mixture. There might be 1 or 2 little chunks still in there, but as long as you've got most of them out, that's good. And you can start adding the rest of the ingredients. So what I'm going to do is just loosen that up, and so firstly I'm going to put the pistachios straight in there. straight in with the chickpeas. What we need to do next, no need to peel the carrots. We're just going to grate them using the coarse grater straight into the bowl. Now, these are obviously washed already. So you'll notice I'm doing this and grating it straight into the bowl, and that's so that any of the juices or anything that comes out of the carrot also goes into the bowl with the mixture. Okay, that's the carrots done. So just give that a quick mix together before we add the rest of the ingredients. So now I'm going to add the flour. So there's 50 grams of just plain flour. That obviously allows the burger just to, it dries it up a little bit and helps bind it together. And so there's 80 grams of mango chutney. And then just 2 tablespoons each of the curry powder. Now if you don't have curry powder, you can use any sort of curry powder that you've got, like garam masala or something like that. Or you could of course make your own curry powder. Just make sure it's 2 tablespoons, and then just 2 tablespoons of the coriander leaf. Again, you can use fresh coriander and just chop it up. You want about 20 grams or so if you're doing it that way. Now you can just season it with a little bit of salt and pepper if you wish. Doesn't require too much, there's a lot of flavour in there already, so just a light seasoning. So then just start to bring it all together. And then you'll find the best way of actually forming this into burgers is to get your hands in there and just squidge it all together and mould them. So I'm just going to literally squeeze it all together. I think it sort of appears quite loose at the moment, but as soon as you squeeze it together, you'll see it starts to, you can form it in any shape you want, like that. Okay. So I'm now just forming it into one giant ball. And then I'll separate it into 4 smaller balls, and then I can just flatten them into patties. So it literally is just form it into a ball, and then you can just flatten it between your hands, and you've got your burger patty. So just do that 4 times. Now they are quite sort of soft and squidgy. They're not very firm burgers, but once we fry them they will firm up a little bit. They taste brilliant. So there we are with 4 burgers. So if you do have any remaining ingredients in the bowl, it's quite easy to just press them on top of the patty so that nothing goes to waste. So at this point you can fry them straight away. I find it beneficial to actually just put them into the fridge for half an hour or so, but there's absolutely no problem with just frying them straight away. So all you need to do is just put them in, if you're going to put them in the fridge, just keep them separate, either use some kitchen roll or greaseproof paper in between them, put them into a tub and put them into the fridge. So we're going to fry these straight away now. And for that we're going to need a frying pan. So we've got quite a large frying pan here just to fit all 4 of them on at once. So we just want a medium to high heat. And we're going to drop just a tablespoon of oil onto the frying pan. And just bring that up to the heat. So now that's up to heat, I can just start putting the burgers straight onto there. Just make sure it's level. So you can hear that sizzling straight away. Obviously try and give yourself a little bit of room in between each one so that you can flip them halfway through. If you're using a non-stick pan, you shouldn't need to move them around at all. You can just leave them for 3 to 4 minutes and then flip them and fry them for another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so after 3 or 4 minutes, what you're looking for is obviously the side that's been on the frying pan to be a little bit sort of golden brown. So just flip all them over. And then you can fry for another 3 to 4 minutes and then they're done. So these actually work really well at barbecues. You can make them ahead, and if you are going to cook them on a barbecue, I recommend put them in the fridge for a short while just to firm up, because obviously the cold air makes them nice and firm and it will hold them together that little bit more when they're on the grill. So they do work really well. Another recommendation, if you are taking them to a barbecue, make more than you need, because once other people start trying them, they will want more of them and word will spread. So they're pretty much ready. So it's a good idea to start obviously preparing your buns so that you can take them straight off the frying pan and put them into the bun. And I just like to just slice some tomatoes. I can just have those ready to go on top of the burgers once they are ready. Okay, I'm going to take those off the heat now, and I can go just straight onto the bun. And there we are. Mayonnaise is a good addition to this. If you've got some vegan mayonnaise, it tastes really good on top of this. So they're ready to eat. Now they go very well with chips, wedges or salad, anything like that. Do look out for my video that I'm going to make on sweet potato fries. They can be quite difficult to make, so I'm going to show you how I make them, and hopefully you can have a go at that as well. So look out for that. Also like and subscribe this video. Leave any feedback in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time.